have to stall at 23, but he's gonna jump after them. Oh, fighting the heroes, but their first blood is so bad. No, he...
Without a dive mid, Silencer's like never threatened. So Pango both can like dive, pressure one ahead, and team fight, which was something they were lacking. So it was a really cool pick.
Yeah, I agree, both of you. And I
think Talon are not outdrafted here. It just feels like Quest's lineup is stronger, but they have a means to win. Like their team fight with the Faceless Void plus Snapfire could get them a few key kills early on, and we know Snap is going to farm very quickly.
I think we've seen Undying Terrorblade win almost every lane I've seen this lane play. Yeah. Predominantly from the CIS teams. Here you have Undying Terrorblade versus Boom Tiny. This sounds absolutely miserable if you are Jabs, and it already looks absolutely miserable.
Yeah, I have to imagine part of the Boots first build for Q is you got to go pull waves.
Yeah, you're absolutely pulling waves here. He's going to get a courier, actually. Nope, he forsakes the courier for the wave pull. That tells you how much he prioritizes it right now, and I kind of agree. If you don't get this wave pull off, you're absolutely screwed on this lane.
It does mean he couldn't, like, because the counter pull that's happening there, he didn't want to pull it into the easy camp. Wait, so that does spawn. And then he lost track of it.
Thunder point.
He's level 6, Jab's level 4.
And he's level 5. I don't know if he's level 5.
Okay.
Calm down there. This is also supposed to be the hardest lane for Talon, right? This is the losing lane on paper. So you kind of expect it to go this bad, and you're just going to make it up off of the mid lane win and maybe some chrono kill that gets...
Man, they are really taunting Makoto, but Malik is finally going to pay the price for it.
That's exactly what Talon
gives him back to him. Jabs is going to be chased underneath the tier 2. Snapfire's going to make the rotation here, so you can give him the cookie to get out. It does.
It just feels good for Talon overall, right? You're seeing this Faceless Void slowly creep back up the net worth. You leave him in the one-on-one versus the Timber, he gets abused. When you have some roam potential, it makes Malik play a little scared. He's going to miss some waves. You're getting some net worth back off the smoke. I actually don't mind that play as big a committal as it was, just because you're not losing too much out on the map.
I'll agree with that because he's also going Hannah minus, right? So if you can secure that Hannah minus for him while he's still on the lane, it will mean a pretty big difference in his net worth.
And now you can just TP Makoto back here when the Chrono's up and lay in the damage.
Okay, we do have Makoto. Who's going to be here with some magic damage, and it'll be just enough.
2 more int as well.
Yeah. These heroes do not like losing intelligence. I think Pango is probably the one who hates it the most.
This game is
like
flowing.
That feedback loop. Maybe they're going to be a little bit more conservative with that spell usage, because if they do it again, then they know TA2000 is just going to take another tower off of them. Malik, he's died a lot so far, and he's going to be caught again by another Talon rotation. They are not letting this Timbersaw get away with the game.
They'll continue to steal int away from him. The silencer has really worked out for Talon.
Four-man smoke up from Talon, another move from them. They are using a lot of their smokes here early. Now Quest, you have Kari, who's going to be sitting here tanking the gank. Very clearly dying for it. Another bit of intelligence for Ollie. He's up to 14.
He's gotten a lot. It adds up, especially on these cores who are using the mana directly into damage. Noob has been sitting top recovering while TA2000 is taking up the brunt of pushing into these skirmishes and fighting the fights, but at the same time, Jabs is also recovering and a little behind and would like some catch-up fights to really put this diffusal to work and get some gold out of the kills. He's going to TP top and look exactly for that. Start on Jabs.
Jabs. Tombstone's going to be laid up, but the immediate doom. Hurricane back into the avalanche. Very nice setup. If he gets the toss back, surely they've got this kill. And maybe even trade off, though. Jump in from 23. Gets hit by the telekinesis toss back, but it doesn't matter. With the pickup on the Pango, having the numbers advantage and the delayed effect of these TPs, Quest are going to give away this ground. TA2000 moves to another lane.
Game. Are you confident just going late with a Terrorblade, or do you want to use your advantage? And the flank coming through from Talon, this is...
Oh, they could sandwich them hardcore, and they could take Roshan afterwards. This could be very bad for Quest.
I don't think Quest know they're back here. T2000 is just going to run into Q.
They spot each other. Oh, Q, reaction, a little bit late. They go for the Undying instead. Quest are now going to TP in. Global Sound's going to be used. 23 bouncing around there. Glimmer Cape trying to stall. He's actually going to be okay. And 23 is the one in trouble. Oh, we got off the time walk. Just barely in time. Noob is now going to chase after. See if he can get the Rolling Thunder, burst down Jabs, gives him a cookie, turns around, tries to go for the Doom, misses. Now Chronosphere, where's the Kisses? It's lined up to be able to go for the Rubik, maybe the kill on the Undying as well with the toss up in the air. They will just barely finish him off with the damage over time. Now the Terror Blade is also caught, but they can't commit. They don't have the mana, first of all, Makoto, and the fear of the Sunder will keep him at bay. Talon still have some supports hanging around here, though. They're not careful. Sunder, nice catch. TA2000 will make a fast kill out of that one. And Talon, that was a very important fight for them to win. Losing it means Quest have opportunities now.
They're getting aggressive, looking for the fight. Remember, you can still start the fight on this Pangolier at any point with the global. There's not much to stop it unless there's the utility behind them.
Break on Omar. Gets out the Glimmer, but they have the dust for him. He will be killed. So, Talon's push out to the other side of the river does catch a support Quest. Not the biggest deal for them. They'll be able to chill out for a bit. They're working towards their big BKB timings, which was very important for them in Game 2. They're going to try and lead off here. Noob going for the Blink Rolling Thunder. It's Makoto once, bounces a second time, but the BKB goes on. Jab only went in, goes for the Doom, hits him with the stun after the Manta. Now he still has the vision to be able to keep up with the Terror Blade, but he gives up on that kill. He's kicked the Terror Blade out of the fight. They want to go for Noob now, who with his shield rune was doing okay, but now he's been Chronosphere and disarmed. But it doesn't matter. They've got the Kisses. Malik with his own BKB doesn't worry about the Kisses, but he's worried about the physical damage put out. Jump back in from Q, but they're resetting. They don't want to keep this fight going. Now that the Doom has expired on TA2000, they call the fight quits. And that is big cooldowns that they put. Quest have an very aggressively positioned out there to be able to intercept. Seems gonna smoke behind him. Q just blindly jumping into that high ground is gonna be bursted almost immediately, but it gets a force back down, and he cuts the tree that Malik was looking to timber chain to. They're not able to pursue, while Noob had already used the Rolling Thunder. If he gets doomed here, could be trouble, but they're gonna hold off on it. 23, not too worried, he's gonna pop his BKB, try and keep up. The Doom is gonna be put to use here with Global Silence as well, and it looks like he's gonna fall. The Undying can't get anything off because the Global Silence is covering him. They finish him off with the toss. Malik still chasing and beating buyback from the Pangolier on a second life with no Doom, but still a Chronosphere and still a Kisses.
So you traded a Pango life for 2 big ults out from Talon. They still have 2 of their others, and they're healing up. Can you get anything out of this time period? This is a very expensive buy from Noob, extremely sacrificial, and I think Talon can still take this fight. If they can get 23 back here, he also just picked up his level 20 Talon.
They got a mid lane. They're a ways away on their Faceless Void.
That was a risky show. You just let Quest walk back in the pit. Okay, they're gonna Kisses to stall this out.
Yeah, now it means you don't have Chronosphere Kisses as a combo. Gleipnir gonna be used on Malik, and he doesn't have BKB, remember. Oh no!
Another sacrificial buy.
Pushed out too deep, and
so
now the Faceless Void is here. He can get inside this pit if he wants to. He sees the Roshan's low. They're gonna play for time here. See if they can catch it as the Roshan is going down. TA2000 Villa side. They jump in. Gleipnir gets a little bit more. 23 says he got back. Guys, by the Rolling Thunder. He's jumped up and he's dead. Now the Scady's gonna fall as well. Oh, what a disaster for Talon. It could have been the game-winning move, but it turns into ash in their mouth as they thought they had the victory shout.
BKB on cooldown for 23SAVAGE for 5 seconds there, and that buyback from Noob punishes the hell out of it as he just pre-rolls for the pit. Absolute thing of beauty here for Quest execution-wise, and now they're going to go straight into the high ground with Aegis Cheese. They are rewarded for their boldness in these buybacks.
Perfect play. They're going to try and catch more. Beautiful stolen avalanche. Lets Omar get a free pick onto the silencer. And now Jabs is in a curious position.
And Cliff already forced out. You got to remember, there's still Chrono up here, and I think you have to respect it a bit if you're Quest. Now you can sacrifice Jabs.
Please, somebody's please deal with the tombstone, guys. I'm stuck.
I mean, that's Shredder's duty right there. But that means Makoto has to walk up.
And it's Garrett Q trying to go for the toss back. Oh, the Chronosphere. The back line on the side. The back line is going to get dissipated here. Can the Terror Blade push through anyway? Looks like they only managed to kill the one support here. TA2000 gets off the Sunder. Perfect timing from him while Noob jumps in, looking to finish off Q. And he should be able to get it too, but it does mean he's in committed deep. Pops BKB. He immediately fights the Faceless Void while Jabs is still going for it. Gowry and TA2000 are low. They start backing backing up with the buybacks being used. Q's gonna make sure they can't get away. A toss up in the air will help finish off the Pangolier. Will carry TP away successfully. If all they give up is Noob,
will they find Team
that's not so bad. Only first that. He's good. I thought he was gonna die just
down here. It's your save gone, your prolonged team fight gone. Talon, they want to make something of this right now.
The non-stop ring around the Rosie, around the pit. The smoke moves. Talon.
Who's flanking who
Are they
now?
going to expect this? Quest have left their high ground or doing the wrap
This
around
is
Makoto
so
with the big
dangerous.
target. They tried to grab him. A blink telekinesis goes awry. Q now intercept. Big avalanche hits on 2. They're going to chase after Makoto. He uses BKB rolling down a lot of initiations. Global silence being used. Uh-oh. 23. Time walk gets off. Now we got the Chronosphere on to 2 with the kisses going in. Flash range to be able to get the first of the end. He has a chance. Oh, loaded storm is not going to be enough. A stolen gem goes out, but they lost TA2000. He buys back immediately. He's going to try and get to this fight as quick as he can. They don't want to let Makoto lead. They cannot let him get out alive. And they've got him, I think. Aside the fight, he turns around, finishes off Amar before he falls.
23 TP'd out, and meanwhile, Jabs has doomed himself as the terribly returns.
Q, now the reflection finishes him off. Q, he tried to save Jabs' life, but he might have just given up his own life. TA2000, a TPN Jabs, bots in. Q getting a little bit too close. He almost getting caught aside. He's in trouble. He gets burnt down. 23 trying to fight without his Chronosphere here. This is heavy commitment for Talon, and they go with their big fight spells, and they overestimated themselves in this fight. Cowrie trying to chase after him. Talon desperate to be able to keep these heroes at bay. Malik and Cowrie just looking for the little bit of slow that allows them to catch up. But are they going to be able to get there? Cowrie, he gets that one hit. I tossed away, but no, he tossed away to 23, and 23 time walked into the enemy, so it just means he got pushed into Quest. Now a dieback, 100 seconds. Quest, who gives a damn about Roshan? Because you might just be able to go something bigger here.
Meta on cooldown, however, yeah, it's going to dissuade him from going in and refresher for Jabs. He has another Doom.
Doom,
back, he has 2.
One more second. He needs the vision. He needs the detection. He gets it off now. But he might be too far away because
23
back here. He pops a reflection. Second Doom going to be put to use. Maybe a toss back could be crucial here. Q, a toss straight up in the air. 23's just trying to get on top of him. A stun comes down with Centaur. They get on top of him with the Doom with the global sound. They'll make sure there is no saves from this Undying. Now Noob rolling Thunder in. He's going to try and get what kills, but no, they'll blink away just in time. They can't. They have to get something out of this. Otherwise, their carry is dead. Nothing on the return, and Noob now trying to pull out. Malik's back into play. BKB inside the fight, trying to burst him, and he's gone. No buy available. Trading out carries, and Malik looking for more.
No Terrorblade for 90, but they're 40 gold off buyback for the Faceless Void. However, Quest cannot make anything of it as their objective taker went down in the end, and yet Jabs picking up the bounties.
He's desperate for it. He goes for the bounty runes. That now gives buyback to the Faceless Void. He will buy back. Talon are going for Roshan here in the 70 seconds that the Terrorblade's dead. This is a bold move, Avery.
Bold moves win games, and they're going to try and cinch it here as they abuse 60 seconds on the clock for the Demon. Level 25 procured for 23SAVAGE as well in that fight. Still looking for the Snapfire one, but that backtrack has got to be a boon. The biggest issue, though, is he's getting mana burnt. He's getting bashed. And of course, if Double Doom does not come out there for Jabs, you don't even get that turnaround. Very aggressive buybacks from Talon. Might end up winning in this Roshan fight as TA2000 is trying to put the game on his back, and this game is snapping it right now. It's just too much weight to carry. The man needs help. He needs more lockdown. He needs more lives. He needed that Aegis in this game to deal with the ultimates. This is going to be a solid position for Talon when all things are said and done, as they're going to put an Aegis on 23. Refresher Shard from the dire side. Roche means double Chrono, double BKB.
The toss.
And this is just
so sad.
A betrayal if I've ever seen one. I mean, 23 says Makoto.
Why?
Watch and learn from the grave. Oh, this is so greedy. I mean, I want to say it's greedy. It's also some scaling, but if you get there, if you get the Ags, it's a lot of extra damage in the Chrono.
23 going to be found on the low ground here.
This is Aegis.
Sight the buys, force snap, gets him away. They're going to use the global silence. Trying to go. They spotted TA2000. A second sight the buys, put to work to stall up 23, but he's going to jump after them. Oh, fighting the heroes, but their first one is so bad. No heroes caught in the first one. And 50 seconds left on the Aegis. That might have just spoiled their Aegis timing.
not want to have to pop this refresher shard for a single chrono fight. These late game fights, who sees who first is just so valuable. Everybody wants to be jumping the other target.
Yeah, frankly, I'm actually surprised that 23 went for the Mindbreaker.
Yeah, he's behind the meta. What are you doing, son?
I kind of feel like he doesn't need more damage. It's just, do you land the chrono or do you not?
Well, you are asking that as if maybe he had a choice, and maybe he did not.
Maybe he didn't, yeah. Maybe he didn't have the next time. Oh, side going to be used. Force ass cookie. All getting away. Back in. Noob. Oh, the Chronosphere. It catches a lot of heroes. Is this enough? Jose, it got him inside the undying tombstone for a second. Chronosphere. They kill him. Pop him out. They break him out. Kill him. They're killing him. He's dead. He's going to buy back immediately. They're going to turn on the Malik, who's now going to be doomed up as well. If they get 2 cores out of this, 2 buybacks out of this, it's going to feel very, very good. They got killed. Omar as well as Cowrie are both backing away. Talon know they need to reset though. The buybacks have been used. Do not overextend yourself. You blew double Chronosphere. You went through one of your dooms. You went through
doom. It means you don't necessarily need to try and break this Lincolns anymore. It's going to be randomly dooming a bunch of people throughout the fight. Annoying for the Pangolier.
Man, it's gonna be pops.
I guess you don't have a choice here if you're TA2000, right? You can't just wait this Aegis out even though you don't have buyback.
They really want to stall this without having to jump in for a team fight without Chronosphere. Quest, 1 creep wave down, another one pushing forward, another round of illusions. They know they kind of have to force this, but who's going to be coming into the AoE Doom? Can they bail him out? Where's the tombstone? They can't. The damage is too fast. Now the meta's going to be on cooldown. He comes back into the second life. They have to bail him out. They have to get in there and save their Terrorblade. Force down, trying to get him away. He's got a fight. The Doom is a problem. A second one coming out. And the Terrorblade put it to the tombstone. Tombstone, they got to focus it, but they don't have the little shredder. The tombstone's going to keep him alive. Talon trying to walk away. He can fire back in. He was in an all Chronosphere. I think popped out of the Doom. And a second Doom now for Jam, but he did not even need it. The damage is overwhelming from the little shredder. Shotgun blast at the face of Quest, and they are knocking him out. And another round going into Malik. He's going to die as well. 2 heroes dead with no buybacks. Quest, their hold.
There is no Terrorblade on the map. And you have a stolen seed shot on Omar, not the spell he was looking for, as that's all he found from the Doom.
They need Noob to kill this creep wave, because Omar's catching the next one. Talon may be playing against time here at the backdoor. Protection can go back up.
Creeps are gone.
They are gone. Talon working their way through a second tier 4.
Crit.
Tier 4's down.
I don't think backdoor matters.
Backdoor protection, it won't even protect against this kind of damage. Talon will get their first upper bracket victory of the tournament and of the year.
God damn, does that feel good for them, man. This is a tough series to come back, and after that game 2,